Well, hello everyone. Welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. It is the Champions League final. We did the preview yesterday. If you haven't watched that, I recommend going and watching that preview. But there were a lot of things said. Some people said Bayern shouldn't play with the high line. Bayern should play with the high line. I think after analyzing in my head and over the last few games and months with Hansi Flick, we have to play our exact high line. We have to play even higher this time. I don't think we should change a damn thing about what we do because that's our philosophy. I think if you watch Pep Guardiola, he goes higher in the Champions League knockout stages, actually quarterfinals and semifinals, and he changes his system and he loses. We can't do that. We're not that club. We are not going to change how we play because PSG are a good team and have fast players. We have fast players that they have to worry about too. So for me, in my opinion, I think Bayern Munich have to play the high line. I think that we should play even higher. Maybe you can make the argument in case that we bring Niklas Süle in to be a complement to Boateng's lack of pace. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think we're going to play the high line with Boateng at the right center back position, Alaba left center back, Alphonso Davies, Kimmich, Thiago, Goretzka in the midfield, Gnabry, Perisic, Müller, Lewandowski. That's what we're going with. And if you look at PSG's main players there, okay, Mbappe is a run-in behind type striker. He is not really a striker. He's more of a winger, inside forward, the modern winger. He's more of a run-in behind type guy. If you don't allow Mbappe to have that type of pass that breaks our defense, then he's going to be useless in the game. I watched Mbappe versus Man United where Man United just allowed him to run around and run into dead ends. That's what we have to do against Kylian Mbappe. Allow him to run into dead ends. But what I've noticed about PSG is that if Leandro Paredes is playing, they're going to be able to break the lines. And that's something that's crucial for us to be able to press them effectively. I think we should not go man-to-man like Atalanta did, but we should go, block the passing lanes to the Paredes and all the midfielders to Marquinhos, and then we press them, gegenpress. And that's pretty much complemented by our high line. If we don't play a high line, then the field isn't as squeezed. If we drop 5 yards back, Neymar and Mbappe all of a sudden have a large pocket to be operating in. PSG, Neymar is pretty much like a false nine, and Mbappe is like a little really inside forward, and then Juan Bernat is becoming their winger. We have to, of course, mitigate that risk. I think Goretzka and Thiago have to be very tight when we're pressing, while Müller is behind Lewandowski, taking care of Paredes, and Lewandowski's pressing whoever drops in, Marquinhos maybe. And then we have to make sure that when we do press, it has to be synchronized. That means that every single player has to be active and aware of their job and task. I don't want Alphonso Davies staying back because he's afraid Kylian Mbappe might go in behind. Because that allows so much space. Like, for example, the way we press is we let our wingers press the center backs. Lewandowski presses the midfielder with Müller in there. And then Goretzka and Thiago press the midfielders that are available to receive the ball. And then our wingers press their fullbacks. Not wingers. Our fullbacks press their wingers and their fullbacks. And then our center backs are on their strikers and wingers too. We have to play like that. We have to. I think PSG are a possession-based team. They're not a long ball team. You won't find PSG switching the ball across. No. I don't even think they have that pass in them. Verratti, right? But he's not really fully fit, I don't think. And then you also have a goalkeeper that really isn't competent at playing out of the back. They're going to have Sergio Rico in goal. Actually, no, I think Navas and Verratti are both fit for this game. It's a question whether or not they'll start. But I'm imagining that if PSG aren't controlling the game, Verratti would come on at halftime. I don't think he'll start though. But seriously, we have to make sure that we're controlling the midfield, controlling how they play out of the back. They're not a long ball team. You're not going to see Mbappe running in behind like from a long ball from their goalkeeper. That's not what PSG are. I don't think that's going to happen. Lyon did so well against our high line because that's their plan. That was their plan, to come into the game and utilize and intercept balls from Thiago and make sure they hurt our back line. That's what they wanted to do. So I don't think PSG will be doing that. They'll be trying to play out of the back. And if we allow them to get on the ball and dwell on it too much, we might actually end up in a situation where Neymar's running out our back line, picking up the ball in between the lines. And that's just not something we need. So we have to play our style, our philosophy, no changes. Of course, cautious caution is something that's super important for this game. That means that we need to understand that, okay, maybe don't press now. Okay, now we press. So different areas of the game, different moments require different solutions. If the ball's out wide for PSG, we're confident enough to know we can defend the wide areas, especially on our left-hand side with Davies in there. And a lot of people are saying bring Pavard in. I don't think that's the case. Look, Kimmich is fine at right back. Thiago and Goretzka are balling in midfield. I think the real issue is our center back. I think Boateng's pace and lack of it, rather, is actually a little bit damaging to us, because when your right back goes and presses, who do you expect there? I saw Callum Hudson-Odoi pick up the ball so much, and people don't notice this. Maybe it's just not tactical in your brain, but the way we play is our center backs have to pressurize the outlet ball, and that means that if we attack a team and then they clear the ball, and then we've already done the counter pressing higher up the pitch to make them go long to their winger and their outlet, that's where our center back comes in with their pace. Boateng didn't really pressurize Callum Hudson-Odoi that much, because Odoi would just sit in the hole right behind where Kimmich would have been, and that's where we want our right center back to become almost our right back. And that's how you see it. I watched Niklas Süle where he made a pass, I think it was against Douglas Costa, while he was playing for Germany against Brazil. He made a pass, it got intercepted. You know, it's a normal pass. Center backs make that pass and it gets intercepted all the time. It wasn't intercepted in a dangerous area. But Brazil quickly transitioned, got it to Douglas Costa. Niklas Süle went over to Douglas Costa, pressurized him. Costa started running in behind and he had all this pace. Douglas Costa, fast as hell, one of the fastest in the world when he's fully fit. Niklas Süle got back, recovered. That's what I mean when I'm talking about that. That's the recovery pace, and then just the ability to pressurize someone. I don't care. That's what needs to happen. And then your left center back becomes your right center back. Alaba would go into that position. We saw Niklas Süle had a little slip. He was trying to clear the ball. The ball got intercepted from him trying to clear it. His only one little thing he did in the game. Luckily, it didn't cost us. But what I noticed was that Alaba came to be, in that central right center back position. And then Davies should have, been there, but he wasn't. And that's how we conceded a chance against Lyon, and Neuer had to make a very good save. I don't know about this whole change your system thing. It's a big game, of course. We have to be cautious, but we also have to understand why we're here. Why are we here? Why are we in the Champions League final? Is it because we sat back and parked the bus for 90 minutes? No, it's because we attacked every opponent like they were a regular team we were playing. We attacked them. We attacked Barcelona and were relentless. Alaba conceded an own goal, got up, got smiling, and got going about his business. And that's what we need to do. By the way, thank you all for the support, man. We're getting so close to 4,000 subscribers. Subscribe if you're new, and like and share the videos. You know how huge that is. When you share a video, it tells Google and YouTube that, hey, this video is nice. So, look, share it. I'd appreciate it from all of you. I'm seeing the analytics, and a lot of you shared these videos on different social media platforms, so I really do appreciate that. It helps the channel grow and the community grow. But like I said, we have to be very cautious, but we also have to play our style. The way we play is to compress the middle, make it hard to play through us. And it is. It is hard. The only way you can really play through us is a long ball, and a lot of teams try it. Our recovery pace is always there. We will concede chances, not concede goals. Chances. We will have situations where we have big chances against us. That's where Neuer has to come in. His ability to come off his line is going to be crucial, especially when you have fast attackers like Neymar and Mbappe and Di Maria, right? If we have a long ball in behind and they're getting to it, we need to be there. I don't know, man. I'm seriously considering we play Niklas Süle, because I don't know how people don't see it. He made a tackle versus Dortmund, which I showed, I think, when I made the video about how we need to fix our back line. I showed that video, that little clip. Do you see that tackle? That's the type of recovery pace we need. I think Niklas has it, where he looks so slow, but if you look at his legs and how much distance he covers with one stride, you're just like mind blown. I think that's it. That's the solution to our problem. I'm actually going to go get a haircut. It's not, man. Should I just keep it like this? Yeah, but it's not even that much. Nah, I want to go get a haircut. But yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you. We do have to be cautious. I understand that. The nerves are going to kick in. I'm making a little mini documentary of just how my daily, just my nerves are starting to really build up. So I hope, we can watch that after the final together when I post it, and it's laughing and not crying. So yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia san mia, and peace.